this maybe before we poll, but we saw in Purpose where the Blue Mo tanked him too close to the safe spot. If you need to move Blue Mo, you should move him around the wall towards Zeliek, where you have a lot more room,
You should move north.
not towards the safe spot.
Yeah, north.
Yeah.
You actually could tank Blamo in the like north corner, like the
That north,
the very
yeah.
far corner.
Yeah. You could also do it in the corner in the like very northwestern corner, like where you see where it says like void zone danger and there's like a blue section. If you go to like the top corner of that, you could tank it there, that's fine.
Yeah.
You could also tank it in the very like most northern part of that same wall, and it would actually be fine. So yeah, definitely if you're moving Blamo, move it towards the north.
Especially later in the fight, it's not gonna really matter like if those mages or whoever, get an extra mark from Blue Mo or something because they're in their caster spot, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, it shouldn't happen, but
Well, yeah,
you can't get the way shit goes south is if all of the healers who are in the safe spot get an extra Blue Mo mark and then can't go in.
Definitely.
All right, so Bogle, you know what to do on Forceman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Thane, safe spot, wait for the third mark, don't.
I'm relieving YMB on Zeliek.
Yeah, exactly. And YMB, your first Zeliek tank. Do you know what to do? Did you read my post?
Yes.
Okay.
Will I get my revenge today? We will see.
We will see. I was thinking about sending some melees in to scare you.
It's super coordinated this time, Bogle. You'll be fine.
Don't worry, Bogle. I'm here to make sure that doesn't happen.
I was actually comparing.
I will pay you a visit.
I was comparing my gear from on my first warrior to this warrior earlier today. Wise. And I think it's bugged out because it was saying that the other warrior has more armor than my warrior now. I'm like, there's no fucking chance.
Didn't your first warrior have more tier 3?
No.
No?
My first warrior's gear, I was using like Helm of Domination and like the weird like AQ20 ZG tank pieces.
Umek has
like a shield,
his
like
old assigns, so he should know what to do.
Same shield.
Those bosses don't hit very hard, honestly. Like the things that kill tanks. I mean, is standing in a void zone and blowing.
I think it was I took tank damage on that where I died and I had to shield wall. Someone laying hands to me.
So the you don't take physical. Sorry, the physical damage doesn't kill you on Zillion. You die to a mark plus a melee plus a chain.
Maybe it was a spike like that. Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, you had I know you had some marks on you. People can relieve you.
Well, no, I died from the beam straight up, but before that, I had shield walled because I got low.
Yeah. Cool. So obviously our goal is to avoid shield walls. The way we do that is with correct healer rotations, which is what I'm going to talk about next. So we'll have 12 healers for this, which is good. We'll have Sizzle swapping back over to Paladin for Gothic, actually. So he'll be basically just killing a boss that I don't know if Sizzle wants to like switch back over to Rogue for the other two wings after military. That's fine if you do. But we'll have 12 healers for this, so it's going to be a nice even rotation with no holes in it. The way that it is basically the assigns are your starting positions for healers. So let me make sure. I think we got most of them here, but I think either people have done this before or are here. So
will Headcrab be able to PI me on Mograine when we switch to him? Like, is that where you have him routed?
I can switch him in Wrestle Boy if you want.
Wherever he ends up, where he can just PI me anywhere, like while we're killing Mograine, would be good.
Okay, I could also switch him in me, I guess. Let me do.
Whatever works. I'm not too stressed about that, but if it's just better, then it works out.
Cool, we'll do that. So Headcrab should be coming in on Mograine at Mark 3. And then you should be arriving probably about Mark 4 or 5, so he'll still be there.
Nice.
That's fine. I like to have one priest on the same mark so that there's inspiration uptime typically. And then I've I've got like our foremost geared paladins, or like very competent. I guess you could probably swap food, but either way, to like have a good paladin always on the tank as well, since it's mostly tank healing. Um, and yeah, the rest are we have a mix of classes, so it's kind of whatever. But the goal should be to basically always have 2 healers currently healing the tank and 1 person rotating. So sometimes we'll have 3 healers standing there because the marks last 12 seconds. The assigns are your starting position. So at the beginning of the fight, everyone will be, all of the mobs will just be standing on top of the platform, like just north of where it says safe spot on the assign sheet. And the tanks will go pick them up and pull them into their corners. So for the very beginning, depending on wherever you are assigned, so for example, if you are Thorma and you are Mark 1 Blamo, then you are running with Juan, who will be the Blamo tank, and you're just running with them over into the northwest corner. If you're Head Crab and you're Mark 3 Ziliak, you're running with YMB to the northeast corner. Specifically for Ziliak, and I'll be the one kind of setting the position. We'll want to make sure that we kind of set the initial caster position properly. You can see that's that red circle on the right side. We'll be kind of running and leapfrogging a little bit at the beginning, but we want to eventually kind of settle into that range spot before any range show up. So it'll just be us 3 healers setting that initial spot. The very first mark, so like me and Thorma, we might not be completely settled in yet. But because the first mark comes out a little bit later, it's not every 12 seconds. The first one comes out after like 20 some odd. Just to give people time to put things into position, but you should still only get the mark of the one thing that you're tanking. Sometimes if they're a little slow to move, people end up with an extra mark or something like that. That's typically fine. People can easily survive a 4th mark. It's just we rotate on 3 to make it nice and easy and comfortable for people. We'll be pre-shadow potting, and anyone on Thane or the Mograine tank will be pre-fire potting as well to avoid meteor damage, just to help the healers out a bit. And then also the marks are all shadow damage. You can't immune them, you can't bubble them, you can't petri them, you can't stop yourself from taking that shadow damage. You can absorb the shadow damage though with GSPs or priest bubbles or any of that stuff. So if you're worried about whether or not you survive the next mark, pop shadow protection potion. This is particularly relevant for the DPS moving from Thane to Mograine. If you have to stay a little bit longer at Thane and you're not sure if you're going to survive the next mark, just pop a shadow protection potion, you'll be fine. If you are moving over to Mograine and now you don't have your pre absorption or whatever, and the Mograine stacks are starting to get high, then save it for when you're about to take a big mark. Don't just like send it and absorb 3 marks and absorb the damage, because the big spiky damage from a large mark hitting you is typically more dangerous than the early marks. The early marks do almost no damage. Same thing for healers. If you like accidentally get a wrong mark at the beginning, let's say for example I'm running the Ziliak and I get an early Mograine mark, I still need to rotate on my regular rotation. Obviously, if you're gonna die, you can always go to the safe spot, but it's fairly important for the healers to try and stay in rotation, and that'll just be moving every 3 marks. But because we can't just have everyone move at 3 marks, there'll be no one currently healing the tank. We kind of stagger this a bit. So that's where the Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3 assignments come in. That basically just represents where you are moving on your first mark. After that, you're still moving every 3 marks. So what I'll be doing is throughout the fight, I'll be calling the marks. So I'll say something like, Mark 1 healers rotate. Mark 2 healers rotate. Mark 3 healers rotate. Mark 4, Mark 1 healers rotate. And then the healers that moved on Mark 1 will rotate again. Once you get to 12, you should be where you started, just if you're getting a little bit lost or confused in where you're currently at or anything like that. It's easy at first because all bosses are up and you're just running to the boss and then you run to the next boss. But once Thane is dead, you don't need to run to Thane. You can run to the safe spot instead. You can, honestly, if you're confused and you're not sure, just go stand on the boss that you're currently at and heal yourself. That's fine. But you should be able to just go to the safe spot and top people off at the safe spot. That's typically better. You're not taking damage. But if you really need to go stand on top of the boss and go to that corner, what I like to do is I like to kind of face my character towards the boss I'm currently at. Just so I remember which boss I'm currently at, and then at 3 marks, let's say for example Mograine and Thane are both dead. It's like mark 12 or something. Or like mark 13, I guess, for me. Mark 13, I would be at Mograine. I would just stand in the safe spot and face my character towards Mograine, wait until mark 16, and then rotate over to Thane. And then I would just move my character a little bit in the direction of Thane and face him towards it. And then when it eventually got back to 19, I'd run up to Blomo, who's probably alive at that point. Ziliek will be the last one alive for sure. Like, there's pretty much no world where Ziliek isn't the last one alive. So there will be, honestly, the trickiest part as a healer is keeping track of where you're at when there's not a bunch of bosses still alive. When the bosses are still alive, like, you're kind of just, moving to the next boss every 3, and it's pretty easy. All you really need to remember is where you start and on which mark you rotate. Any questions about that from any of the healers or even anyone else?
We're just clockwise rotation, right?
Yes, good call. It is clockwise. Yeah, very, very important distinction. Yeah, we are moving clockwise.
And do the healers just stack up, or do they have to spread out a little bit, or okay?
No, you can just stack up. So the Thane has a meteor. Maybe Don't and Goof just wait until after the meteor goes before rotating. Maybe even Walla. You should outrange it. And what I would say is from the Thane, if you're rotating away from Thane, rather than just going straight north to Blomo, I would go towards the safe spot a little bit, just to make sure you're guaranteed outranging the meteor. That way you don't have to think too much about the cooldown on it. Thane's meteor acts like the Anubisats and all that. It's a big meteor spread out amongst all the people that it hits. For that reason, for example, the tank will be standing on top of everyone on Thane, and just everyone will be parry hasting and stuff. That's just so the tank doesn't get isolated and get one shot. So you basically just want to make sure that when you're rotating in and out of Thane, same for the people moving in, so Obama and Sizzle, if you're rotating into Thane, I would go kind of from the direction of the safe spot. Like, I would move up to the safe spot first and do kind of a banana shape to get into the boss, as opposed to going in a straight line. And then if you can, wait for the meteor, or if it just went out recently, you're free to go in. The meteor will go out every, I think it's 20 seconds. But if you're going from the safe spot, honestly, you shouldn't need to worry about it. The range of the meteor should also only be about 20 yards. So you shouldn't be able to even be hit by the meteor, but it's always nice. Especially, this is probably most relevant for the tanks that are rotating off of Thane. They need to worry about it because obviously they're in melee range, so they don't want to be the one person who gets isolated by a meteor running away from Thane. Yeah. For Blomo, it's void zones. So these are these black hockey puck looking things on the ground. You just need to get out of those ASAP. They'll spawn under a person. If you're standing next to another person or on top of another person, that's maybe the only place as a healer I would prefer to spread out than stand on top of everyone else. If a void zone is on top of someone who is next to you, that whole area is now just going to pulse 4,000 shadow damage a second. You need to get out of there. So you have a couple of seconds once it says it's on you before it actually starts doing damage. You just run away. And not being grouped on top of everyone makes your life a little bit easier there. Again, that's a mechanic that's trickier for melee, because the melee tend to be more grouped up, so you need to constantly be staring at the ground and making sure that if there is a void zone, you move out of it. And then same thing for the Blomo tank, you need to be kind of making sure that you have a path out of there. You don't want to be stuck in a situation where you get stuck in the corner because there's void zones all around you and there's no path to get out. Similarly, for anyone choosing a place to stand, try not to block off a path. Try to kind of stand close to the void zones so that you don't take up more space. They can kind of overlap a little bit. If you absolutely have to, especially if you're a tank stuck in the corner and there's a void zone on you and you have to run through a void zone, You can shield wall. It's flat damage, so shield wall and run out, and you can run over them. You can GSPP and run over them. But the damage is pretty intense, so like a regular player can't run through a void zone that's already on the ground and live. If you ever do get stuck though as a tank or something like that, worst case scenario, you could shield wall and run across it. I wouldn't jump around there either.
Could you just walk right through it as a tank?
I would shield wall if you're walking through it. It's the damage is pretty intense. It's significant. You'll probably live if you just run right through it as a tank, if people are actively healing you and stuff. But I would GSPP it. I would shield wall it. I wouldn't risk it.
I feel like that, especially if a mark's going out at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it is better to plan ahead and realize that you're about to get stuck if there's if there's no path out, and like reposition the boss a little bit, than to like get stuck in the corner there. It's uncommon, because there's the range and stuff will be there. At the beginning, it's mostly going to go on healers. There's a lot more space than this like diagram gives credit to. Like there's like that big like blue circle that looks like that's like kind of how big a void zone is, but they're actually much smaller. So you should have plenty of space. But if you do kind of notice that you're running out of space, don't be too afraid to move Lamo into like one of the other northwestern corners. Like move north, don't move south. But if you move north a little bit, you can go that other corner, like in between, like right at the top of where it says void zone danger. That's fine. And even if you absolutely had to at that point, which you shouldn't, you could even move all the way to the most northern corner and still be fine. The range stack might just need to adjust and move south of the pillar instead of north of the pillar. That's the case. But you should have plenty of space there. It's just keep an eye on the ground basically, and don't stand it up void zone. Zilliq is the one that.
For the void zone, is it so? Let's say DBM's like void zone. It's just instant, or do you have a second to like move and place it, or just under your feet instantly?
It'll be under wherever you are when it is initially casted. So you have time to move away, and it'll be wherever you were when it was casted on you.
Okay, gotcha.
I always like to stand like pretty close to an existing void zone, like obviously not right on it, and you don't want to risk being too close to it. But I like to just kind of Venn diagram them a little bit so that you end up with less total space if you can think about that. But honestly, like it is more important to think about not standing in a void zone than where's the very best spot I can min max the void. Like don't worry about all that finicky stuff, especially if it's
get out instantly.
Just get out. Yeah, don't think about it. Get out. Zilliq is probably the most infamous one, especially for us. But he's got a beam. It's the same beam that Cthulhu has. It's the same beam that the Snake Boss has. Yeah, Venoxus. In ZG, it does double damage every time it bounces to another player. Ours should only ever bounce between the two tanks that are on Zilliq at any given time, or just the one tank that is on Zilliq. We will not have any low-range casters like Warlocks in there. It'll basically just be Hunters and Mages killing Zilliq along with the tank. After Mograine dies, the ranged DPS, or like the Hunters and Mages will go to Zilliq just to get in there earlier. All the melee will run to Lamo. The healers, when you're rotating, you can see there's on the right diagram, there's a path from the safe spot, and there's a little red circle as to like where you should be standing. That is probably the safest spot. It just keeps you furthest away from the tank, who's going to be rotating in as well. The tank will be going along the wall. The most dangerous thing that can happen is a tank running too close to the range stack when they run into Zilliq, and then the beam chains from the empty to the other tank to the range stack, and then bounces all up in the range stack and kills a few people. That's super scary, especially if it kills all the healers, because if there's no healers there, then no one can heal the tank, and then Zilliq's on the loop. The tank also needs to make sure that they're, like when they run away from the safe spot, they don't run directly from the safe spot, but they run along the wall. Just to avoid like another weird situation where it can go from like the range stack to the tank to the safe spot or whatever.
Make sure to add in no pets.
Yeah. That is absolutely the case. There's no pets. We honestly will probably just tell people to take their pets off. We've had people accidentally put their pets on Zilliq before. Dummies and stuff like that also chain. Pretty much everything, battle chickens, whatever. Like all of that stuff. You can battle chicken at the beginning. Honestly, it's fine for Thane. it'll die to marks and stuff like that plenty of time. And I don't think ranged have battle chickens anyway, so. But yeah,
is that a concern that if you pre-pop your battle chicken, could it not go in the wrong boss?
As long as you melee Thane versus shoot a Thane. And honestly, like, I mean, honestly, we don't need battle chickens. It's fine. Like, just not bother with it.
Yeah, I'd rather not fuck with that.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So the point is, any pets, mechanicals, you know, if you've got your fucking Yeti or whatever, like all that shit chains off Zilliax. Whereas other bosses, it sometimes doesn't. So you gotta be really, really careful on Zilliax. I've seen like imps attacking from 20 yards away, right in between the range stack and Zilliax and things like that. I've seen all kinds of bullshit, so you just gotta be really careful. No pets, no nothing. The only things in melee range of Zilliax will be the current tank, and when a tank comes in to relieve, then they'll go in alongside the wall there and relieve that way. For the range, you also want to make sure that if you are running, like for example, from Mograine to Zilliax when Mograine dies, or if you like the stacks are getting too high, you should have plenty of time to kill Mograine in the first rotation. But if we for whatever reason don't, you know, people need to leave Mograine before they die, and I think can come in and relieve them. You need to run through the safe spot, not directly north, because you don't want a situation where the tank is running in to relieve, and then there's some range person coming in from Mograine, and it bounces to the tank, to the range person, to the range stack, things like that. So you just always need to be really cognizant of making sure you're coming into Zilliax from a safe spot, there's no one else around you, and then you just go stand on top of the stack with everyone else at 40 yards. You don't need to, you know, scooch in or whatever, like, and use your max range spells. Honestly, like, if you need to, like, wiggle in, just wiggle in and be at the max range you can, right? Especially healers, right? Like, you need to be able to heal the tank. You can heal the tank even if they're facing the boss the wrong way and be fine. But the tank should be, and sometimes it's difficult for the very first tank. But any tanks that are relieving Zilliax should be making sure to taunt them so that they are facing the ranged stack, so that the ranged stack has more space. So like the healers have more space to like back up a little bit and be further range.
Someone was saying that Zilliax beams his primary target first always. Is that not correct?
We've looked at it. I don't think that is the case. We've seen instances where the current person of threat doesn't get beamed first, so I wouldn't trust that. Lastly, Mograine is just big tank damage. So if you're healing for Mograine, there is a dot that is applied to a successful melee hit. If you're like, I mean, if you're me, I guess, and you have marbles that you can't use because you're mind controlling and things like that, I might throw marbles on Mograine. It's kind of a good target for that. We should save them. Honestly, it's not a big deal. Vulcan and Del are well equipped to deal with Mograine, but it is a lot of damage. And once that, it's similar to Ragnaros, where when he hits you, he does like this bonus burst of fire damage, and then applies a dot that does ticking fire damage, just like 2k every couple seconds. If the tank already has that dot on them, they can like take a tick of that dot, take a melee, get the new application of the dot. You can't have more than one dot rolling at a time, but you could get a lot of burst damage. So make sure the Mograine tank is always topped off. The tank is always #1 priority for all the bosses, but particularly on Mograine. We don't want a situation where the tank is at like 50% for like 2 seconds and then gets like wombo comboed down, basically.
If a tank dies on this fight, especially early on, like it's over. Like the fight's over. Like the tanks have to live.
Yeah. So if that happens, every warrior is the new tank, and you are swapping to D-stance and taunting the boss and making sure they don't run off into Narnia.
There's no getting out of that fight. If you pull it, you
Yeah.
wipe before you kill it.
If the only way to get out of this fight is to hearth, typically, and it's very difficult to do that.
Blow the portal at the very beginning, the first minute.
Yeah, typically when things go wrong, it's at the very, very beginning, because some weirdness happens. People are like trying to AoE all the mobs or something like that. One of the tanks doesn't pick up their mob properly, and he runs off, and someone's chasing after him. if that happens, we'll just reset it and we'll go take the portal and just try to get out of there. If we have a mid fight situation where a tank dies, it depends, right? If the Mograine tank dies, some new tank is the Mograine tank, and we try and finish Mograine off. Like that is, and dummies are great everywhere except for Ziliak. They're fine on Ziliak if you're the only tank there. For situations like let's say, so all of the marks reduce the threat on the current on that boss by 50%. So there are situations where like a tank will come in, taunt off, the other tank will leave, and then the current tank will get a mark, and the old tank will not get a mark, and the boss will start running over to them. In that situation, that tank just petries. That's fine, but we just need to make sure that tanks are waiting for their next mark to go out before they leave after a taunt, and if they forget, that they are just ready to petri off their threat, so that it'll go back to the current tank. But yeah, and then if a tank dies, let's say Ziliak tank dies, right? Worst case scenario, then we need an immediate, like, everyone needs to petri who is in ranged and in safe spot. Tanks and healers on the other four corners need to chill. We need like a backup tank ready to run in and grab Ziliak and bring him back to the corner. By that time, like, there should be a couple of the actual relief tanks that are available to just run in and go grab. But yeah, worst case scenario, like, we lose like 2 tanks or something like that. We might need a heroic melee to come in and pull a boss into the corner. Honestly, like, that shouldn't be an issue. All of our tanks are very geared for this. And the bosses do not hit hard except for Mograine. So not worried about it. Typically when we see tank deaths, it's because of bad healer rotations combined with like some other issue, like staying in too long and not getting relieved, or like 3 melee in on Ziliak and shit like that, and the tank gets beamed. None of those are things we should have to deal with because we have 12 healers and most people, have less. And also, we don't even have melee going in, and we are over gearing for this typically compared to how most will do this, so it should be fine. Yeah, I think that's it. Any questions?
Yeah, it's always a plan for the worst, hope for the best situation.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if you went over this, so it's kind of AFK, but you said like, no one goes too close to Ziliak, right? Like the range, stay absolute max range, no warlocks going in.
Yes.
Like when a healer
no
goes
warlocks,
in,
no
you stay
pets,
max range.
no 30-yard spells. Yeah, absolutely max range.
You don't run into Zeliak, you
Yeah.
inch into Zeliak.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so basically you do what the melees try to do on Lucifron every week and do the opposite.
But seriously, don't mess that up.
Yeah, that's.
If you do, I'm Petri. You'll see me right next to
You're gonna see the fastest Petri of your life.
Yeah, very notable. The marks cannot be petried. Every other ability the bosses do can. You can, obviously they can't melee you while petried. When a boss dies, it will continue to do stacks. We didn't say that, but that is the case.
Yeah, so tanks need to make sure that those guys are tucked all the way in the corner. Also, I'm not sure you mentioned it, but moving Blamau, always try and move her away from the safe spot. Like we had it in Purpose one time where he got kind of dragged along the wall a little bit, and the range, the safe spot actually got nailed with a mark, and it just messed up everything.
Yeah, I think Jer went over that. If you're gonna drag him anywhere, like north, just go north and like stay along the wall.
Yeah, because even if you clip the people at Zeliak with an extra mark, that's okay. Though that shouldn't happen either.
Oh yeah, when we run in on 4 horsemen and we stack up, like try to stay stacked. Like don't do those. Our Nubis stacks suck. Like I don't want to have those stacks. I want like actual good stacks. We'll have markers.
One day.
I feel like we need more questions asked. Who has a question that hasn't asked it?
Didn't go over Gothic, but that's a new fight for us too. Didn't go over Saf, but that's a new fight for us too. They're both fairly straightforward.
Who's emceeing on Res?
Me and Don't.
Don't? Okay.
On Saf, do I just heal whoever? I don't see heal signs or anything.
So Saf will have priest healing their group. We'll have a couple groups without a priest, and those healers will be healing their group. And then any paladin that is in a group with a priest will be healing Del.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of time to go over that too, like while we're making our frost rose.
Yeah.
New song.
We will have, I think we have mages
what?
spread out a little bit there as well, and then we also have like a general spread, like a loose spread of the groups.
Did I just hear getting new Songflower?
Yeah, are we having some downtime to make the frost res and shit?
Yeah,
not making
we'll have to
cross-res.
spend a little bit of time because we need to have our like plate crafters go into the
No,
military
we're
wing and
not
create
making
everything.
frost res. We
Mhm.
don't have downtime.
Oh, are we not?
No.
Not.
Now the plate are just all getting cloaks or what?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 5 roots.
Frost res
right?
is already done.
I
We
still have
would
I've been
make
doing cloaks
plate
for
if
most
I
people. I
had.
still have a few.
Would have made plate if I had more frozen runes, but we don't. So
All right, Del, I don't have
I
a
do
cloak.
have 3 extras for you.
Okay.
I have about 8 more cloaks worth of frost runes. So if you have mats for cloak,
yeah,
I have
yeah,
mats for
mats
cloak in my
Roger
mailbox.
has the runes.
All right, in my mailbox, I can grab them.
Yeah.
cool.
Great. You already know
So yeah,
the
I can do crafts now. If people have mats on the island. If not, we can go to.
I do, Jer.
I also sent everyone.
Let me just see what the hell that is.
Who I didn't mark as having frost res. I sent you 3 frozen runes for your 2 quest items.
Where are you at? Jer.
I am the moon.
Got it.
For the cloak, we bring the mats except for the frozen roots.
Just trade
These are
Jer
not
your
mats
mats,
for the cloak.
and he has the frozen runes for the
Can I fuck
cloak
it up?
craft.
It's
424.
it's 4 rune
Yeah,
cloth,
it is.
2 essence of water, 4 iron web spire soul.
All right, just take it.
Cool.
I can't split it up. I have no backspace.
I will say,
Yeah, I
over
also
the
do.
course of
Sorry.
the
All
raid,
good.
we'll get around another 30 to 40 frozen runes too.
Oh, headcrab, you don't wear that trinket, mate. I hope you're joking.
It's 7 whole frost res and 150 armor.
And shadow res. That's pretty good on staff as well, right?
He's gonna resist the marks.
Yeah, you never know.
He's gonna resist the curse. Yeah, huge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't think you can resist the curse.
No, I don't think you can.
Do you want the
You guys
leftovers?
are just now processing the joke.
Sure. If you need it, just let me know. I'll get back.
No, we keep.
I hope all the DPS are wearing their spell hit gear to hit their marbles.
I have my reel on me.
Yeah, we have a bunch of reels.
Get them first marbles.
After raid as well.
Oh, speaking of first marbles, how soon do you want those first marbles to go out?
You will pull with evasion,
Okay, so I have a little
so
bit
you
of
have
time.
a few
Gotcha.
seconds.
Yeah,
Cool, okay.
you can throw that marble literally anytime after you see me hit the boss.
Yeah, of course. I'd rather just get it on there sooner than later.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That's
you
what I
need
mean.
to wait because it does generate a very small amount of like, global threat. So you need to wait for them to
Exactly.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. I'm
And
trying to down Raz again.
Just saying, if you don't have marbles, and obviously are not assigned, if you're assigned and don't have marbles, then speak up so I can remove you. But if you don't have marbles and are not assigned, bring your Whale of the Banshee. Pretty good.
It's a good.
Where
oh, shit
do
moment
we
kind of
see
thing.
the assignments for marbles?
Vesuvius tab.
Can we just go down the list?
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, I will just call people. Wait, are we missing somebody? Anubi and Varain. Okay, Varain is here. Anubi, Oscar.
Is there a warlock?
Oh, Oscar is here on his. Oh, Oscar is on his main right now.
Yeah, Oscar will be on his alt because his alt has marbles.
Yeah. Then we need Anubi in the group.
I think Anubi asked if we had summons, and yes, we do.
We do have summons.
Oh, but Anubi is here in voice. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go through the list real quick. YMB, you have marbles, right?
Yes.
Oscar has marbles. Earnings has marbles. Umek has marbles. Juanswa, you have marbles, right?
Yep.
Bogle.
Yes, 9.
Yes.
Oh, Earnings is twice in there. Crash.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Burr.
Yep, 9.
Thrag.
6.
Alhana.
Yeah.
Legendary. Wait, I asked you, right? Yeah, I already asked you. Erica?
Bugging out all day.
Yeah, I have marbles.
Para?
Yep, got him.
Suvi and Pools?
Yes.
78, that's pretty good. Hema?
I've got him.
And Relapse?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. This up. I should make a check in there. It's only unique values.
And who are our backup marble people? Can we have, like, just 5 people that, like, know that if we need backup, they're up?
Well, should we do this? Like, if
I have paladins. Paladins are backup. And
Yeah,
priests.
who can?
But I'd like them to actually be in an order.
Okay.
Have 2 be 1, 2 of them be 2, and then 1 of them be
Let's do it.
third.
Let's do it group wise then. Goof, Thingy, Varain, Waller, Viable.
Okay.
So my question is, like, I'm right after Umik. If Umik says resist, do I just instantly, do I hit my marbles
Just
right
look at
off
the weak aura.
Yes, if Umik resists, you immediately marbles.
Speaking of which, can someone share the weak aura in game?
I have to build it. Give me a second.
Oh.
Make sure
Just-
everybody has the fumble resist weak aura as well. That is extremely important.
Yeah, share fumble resist real quick.
Are we using the weak aura with like the list on it or the old one?
Yes, the list is so nice. Please, 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 please.
Okay.
That's a Suvi's, I think.
I don't think I have that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we were trying to test it today. Yeah, to see if it works. I kind of wanna use the regular one this week and then see if the tested one works, and then we switch to the tested one next week.
Speaking of testing,
hopefully the
we're
mage
doing a
is-
little bit of testing on Resuvius for a new mage strategy as well. Do we have everyone here? I'll wait for Don't especially because he is an integral part of this. He's the one person I don't see. I see he's off live, but I don't see him in Discord. He was there when we were doing the testing on software server. But...
Yep. All right, the Google Docs has the weak aura, and I can share it here as well.
So we do need to delete our previous one and re-download.
I think you do, but update might work. I wouldn't take the risk though.
I would just delete and
So just update it.
I
Just
would
delete it.
delete
Delete your marbles group from before.
Can you please relink it? I did a reload as you posted it.
It's in the assignment sheet.
RAS sheet, marbles,
Yeah.
weak aura.
The
There's
fumble
the link.
resist is not the assignment sheet.
I have to delete mine every time because
so
I have 2 different guilds with 2 different lists doing it.
There's 2 weak auras. There's the fumble resist and the fumble and the marbles
Yeah,
rotation
fumble resist
order.
is a one-time thing that shows the current uptime of fumble. That is honestly the more important one. If that goes to 0, then Sizzle can die. Although we are doing this a bit differently this week. I'll start talking about it. We'll go over it a little bit more when we get closer. We are actually going with um, a new strategy in the long term where we have a mage be honestly like number one on threat. But the way that the Vesuvius understudies work is when they taunt, there is a 20-second fixate where they are guaranteed to have a crit, and that also is a regular taunt that sets them the current top on threat. We'll be cycling those like they do in just a regular softcore strategy, and having them actually tank the boss. And during that time, we will have a mage be building a gigantic ignite like we do on Oro, so that if we ever do drop the understudies, that the next highest threat or the highest threat that is once the fixate is gone will be that mage. That mage will be Len, who has a like pre-stacked combustion and a like surefire way to get the ignite. The other mages will just be stoking that ignite with scorches, so that's why we have 6 today. And also, like, they'll just be scorching, no fireballs, so we're not risking like maybe we'll keep the ignite going, maybe not. Like, no, we're gonna have 6 people with a 50% chance to crit, sending every 1.5 seconds. The odds of not keeping that ignite going very low. Yep. That means that everyone has 2 people to stay behind on threat until about 40 seconds into the fight. Being both Sizzle and also the mage. If the mage ignite drops or we run into any issues with that, we're just reverting back to the regular rogue strategy.
Log in, guys. Log in.
Log in. It's dropping. After about 40 seconds into the fight, that ignite should be so big that we can kill the boss, everyone going full ham without ever worrying about pulling threat. We'll call that. We'll call warriors in or something like that. Or basically just everyone in. That's when people can start really playing the game. Before then, like, honestly, we don't even really need white attacks or any of that stuff. You're gonna be threat capped, so anything that you do other than marbles doesn't really matter for the first 20 to 40 seconds. We want really absolutely nothing for the first 20 seconds. You can start white hitting for the after about 20 seconds. Again, being sure to stay behind Sizzle and also the mage. If we get to 40 seconds, and the mage threat looks good, then honestly, Sizzle doesn't need to do anything anymore. And we can stop marbles and all that stuff.
I really think if you're literally telling people not to attack for 20 seconds, I should just go prep.
If you feel more confident with that, that's fine. I care more about you feeling confident than...
It's just more about buying. It buys you just so much time.
Drop right away.
Yeah, you can drop right away.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll do that.
But we're still doing the marble rotation till you say.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool. That's good. Do you want me to call marble rotation? I'm not.
I'm calling
anything on
marble
this fight.
rotation.
Who is?
Me.
Oscar.
Okay.
The only people who should talk during Vesuvius are Oscar, Len, and Jer. And
dropping in 3, 2, 1.
Are we booning this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have to hearth off of Hagen.
Inventory is full debated. 1 second.
We're gonna fly up. We're gonna port tire and forge and then fly up.
Yeah, we need hearth for.
I'm not, because this rogue is done at Vesuvius either way.
Right outside the bank here, go.
Oh.
Oscar, you calling it like they do Lothab? So and so up, or so and so throw, and then so and so's up next.
Oh, you're gonna know how I'm gonna call it, all right.
Before he says anything, he's gonna start off with the mighty Oscar says. So get ready.
If I don't say that before, then it's a bait.
I'm so dead.
You kick from the guild if you do it.
All right, we're just gonna go down the line. I don't want any fills. I don't want people panic throwing. Look at where you are on the sheet.
That's a good point. If you are assigned, if you are on that list, you cannot throw out of order.
If I don't say your name, you're not throwing.
That was
the paladins that are backup.
The paladins that are backup
are going to call for it, or do I just end it on a resist?
Hello. No talking. Just listen real quick. Okay, that needs to be understood. If your name is on that list, if you are one of those 18 people assigned to throwing marbles, do not throw marbles if it's not your turn. That will fuck everything up. And that was one of the main issues why it got fucked last time. Right, questions now.
If you are not on the list, i.e. you are a backup, then yeah, we just talked about like a kind of an unofficial emergency order with like the paladins and things like that. If we want to sort that out a little bit, that's fine, but honestly, like for those, it's really easy.
Write it down
okay,
real quick.
send it.
We have Goof, we have Thingy, we have Varain, Waller, and Viable. That is the order in which the paladins throw their marbles for backup.
I've got a question for Oscar calling things out.
We have
if
to
there
unmute him.
is, we have to unmute him. If there is any discrepancy between Oscar calling out names and the add-on telling who's up next,
You listen to me. Fuck the add-on.
Oscar, will you call? I'm Goof. Will you call my name on a resist, or do I just auto throw it if one fumbles?
No, you are going. Okay, we are going down the list. I don't want anyone throwing out of turn. So whatever the paladin list is there, look on the sheet. You guys are just below relapse. So number 19 is Goof, 20 is the Thingy, then it's Varain, Walded, and Viable.
No, hold on.
What?
The list at 19 is one again.
the paladin list is if there's a panic and you call
When
for
you
backup.
hear resist, you should throw. Like Goof will throw, and then if
That's what
Goof
I wanna
says
know.
resist, Thingy throws. If Thingy says resist, Varania throws.
That
Just
brings up
on
another question.
resist.
I don't
we
like
call
that.
our own resist, or will Oscar call our resist?
No, you call your resist.
The add-on
The
will
fumble
scream
add-on
you.
will call resists.
Well, yeah.
The add-on.
I doubt everybody's gonna have
Don't
that.
call
not saying
resist.
shit.
The add-on calls resist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty simple. Look where you are on the sheet. Okay, right now, who's number 12?
Legendary Meow.
No, I want him to say it.
Yeah, I'm number 12.
Okay, who's number 8?
Colors are dark.
Hello, number 8.
This is just a roll call, by the way. For
Hello?
marble throwers.
We're dead.
The person who's number 8 has had a bad experience on this fight. They should be paying attention.
He could be BRB flying.
He was muted before, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So look where you are on the sheet. We're gonna go in order. If one resists, you call it out that you resisted, and then the next person throws. We're throwing at 3.5 seconds. When I say throw, you throw. Do not wait. Throw right away. You need to be ready. Yeah, I don't want people waiting, trying to throw to time it correctly, because we need to have a buffer for when things resist.
Oscar, let me ask this differently, because I'm Goof. I'm the first backup. What is my scenario under which you want me to throw this? It's not the first resist. I'm number 19, or I'm hearing two different things.
If Oscar calls backup, you throw.
Okay. Easy. Thank you.
Perfect.
It's almost like we have two different ones. Everyone's going down the list 1 through 18. If you get resist, you know, next guy's still going up. You're just the backup, right? You're just the backup just to make sure it goes down.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Just literally just listen to what I'm saying. Like I don't want any confusion. I don't want you guys looking at the add-on. If I call your name, you throw it. If it resists, then you call it resists, and then the next person's up.
Well,
It's
here's
really
the
simple.
scenario. We have 3 resists in a row. The timer's about to hit 0. Should the backup throw at
Yeah,
point five?
backups can throw
So
on their
backup-
discretion.
Yeah. If it gets exactly what Tabby just said, if it gets to 1 second, backups should just throw. Whoever the current one is, just send it. Honestly, if a couple send it, that's fine.
That's a good way to think about it.
But
'cause we have three.
only the backups, no one else.
Correct.
Hey,
Just
Walla.
backups. The backups, honestly, the backups could all throw it. That would be totally
Walla,
fine.
real quick, can you hit me with salve?
Yeah.
I just redid my macro for hemorrhage.
The backups can be more
Here,
liberal.
here,
Honestly,
follow
don't
me, follow
wait.
me, Walla. Come on here.
Don't wait for a backup. If you hear people starting to freak out and the timer's getting to 1 second on the fumble resist weak aura, just fucking send it.
Yeah, you're gonna hear like resist, and then it's like
hit me with
throw it.
the 15-second version or 15-minute version.
We also have the 3 priests who
Hit me
can
with the
throw
bop.
backups after the paladins as well.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.
I will say, just to set expectations, what will probably happen is a very boring fight where the ads just tank the boss normally. That would be great.
Yeah, Raz is one of those fights where it looks really, really simple until it doesn't. And then it's really, really bad.
There will be no threat callouts, guys. If you pull threat, you're on your own. You gotta
Yeah,
figure
you
it out.
die. This week we will let you die.
Yep.
It should also there'll be 2 people. I'll call when we don't need to care about marbles anymore. I'll call when we don't need to care about threat and where you can kind of go ham. But once we have gotten the mage strategy rolling, we should be absolutely chilling. Before then, in the first couple seconds of the fight, if we get an understudy who heartbeats like very early on, and we've already started the mage strategy, we want dummies, because by then Len should be ahead of Sizzle. Len's gonna pass Sizzle in like 15 seconds. So on the very pull, we're still doing the rogue because it just makes it easier for positioning. We don't have to worry about like an instant heartbeat or any of that nonsense. It makes the pull really comfy. But honestly, like the future will be just maybe 1 or 2 marbles on pull to help the pull be clean or whatever. But we won't need this marble rotation in the future, ideally. But we will always have a situation where at the very beginning of the fight, Len is not gone yet, but is still building threat. We need dummies for that particular moment more than any other. If the boss is at like 5% at the end and we get like a heartbeat or something like that, we can have dummies and finish off the boss. But it should just run over to Len and reset. So the whole point of this is once Len has top aggro, he leaves. And then if we get a heartbeat, the boss will just run away. Don't have to worry about dummies. Don't have to worry about whatever. The boss will just leave and go reset. We just leave the circle. Tanks still need to like do normal stuff with their ads. They just bring it over to the ramp. And then once Vesuvius resets, all the mobs will reset.
Just make
Good
sure
time
that
to
if
throw
you
dummies.
if you do dummy, do it on tank position. Even if we decide to let the boss reset and you dummy on tank position, it's fine. The boss will just kill your dummy and then leave again. So feel free to throw dummy on tank position, like basically whenever. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Exactly. We do not want lip taunt. We do not want shouts. We do not want warriors trying to be heroes on Vesuvius.
While Sizzle is tanking, a target dummy on Sizzle could save his life too.
Yep.
Dummies are really good on this fight.
On him, do not dummy behind him, because then the boss.
Yeah, I would rather you not drop a dummy if you don't know what you're doing.
Yes, yeah. The timing has to be really good, like within a resist or something. Otherwise, it's just too much risk.
Yeah,
I
bosses
think.
are very finicky with movement.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who was crafting the glacial cloaks?
Jared.
Oh, Jared was. Okay.
Oh yeah, let me see. I want the bops on the mages on the first shout. So when that first shout's coming, bop them with shout in like a couple of seconds. So if shout's in like 4 seconds, 3 seconds, just bop then, and we'll call bop. So first shout.
You call for that, Len. You watch the shouts. Call for that.
Yeah. I will. First shout's bop. The second shout is mages lipping. Super important. And the first shout's gonna be in like 25 seconds.
So no one's talking here except Oscar, the priest, Jer, and then Len. That's it.
Yep.
Maybe me.
Okay, so for
But
backups,
I'm gonna try not to say much.
Yeah.
For backups, we're doing 2 at a time. So backup 1 is
What am I-
Goof and Thingy throwing at the same time. If I say backup, backup 2 is Varain and Walladaid both throwing at the same time, and backup 3 is Viable. Is there one other person I can add on there? for backup 3? Obama. Okay. So Viable and Obama are backup 3. So when I say backup 1, 2 people throw, and then backup 2 is Varain and Walladaid. Backup 3 is Viable and Obama. And I guess backup 4 will be Headcrab and Thorma, but we shouldn't need that many.
Did it get covered by the way in all this that healers need to make sure they're spam healing the guys?
Yeah, they will take damage this time.
Yeah. So before you could
the
just
ads will
ignore them.
actually, the ads will actually need healing.
Tanks
This
do
will
not.
be particularly relevant on the second round. So we should have, I would imagine, about 8 understudy taunts.
Log in, guys. Everyone log in. We're gonna get going.
The first round will be kind of positioning. We'll be around the corner. That's okay. What'll happen is once we start mind controlling the ones that have already been hit, they'll need to be like topped up before they go into taunt. And the way that we're going to be doing the taunts is, at the very beginning, it's going to be sizzle pulling. I will pick up a mob as soon as I can and bring it in. About 10 seconds after I taunt, we'll pick up the next mob. 5 seconds after that, when there's about 5 seconds left on the taunt, maybe a little less, like 4 seconds, 5 seconds, he'll go in and taunt off of me. I'll be calling these out. And then once that taunt goes off, I'll drop and so on. We're going to be doing the normal kind of kill. We'll be doing like skull, X, moon, square.
Yes.
And then skull, X, moon, square, skull, X, moon, square, skull, X, moon, square, and so on. Once skull comes back up in the rotation, that mob will be missing some health from the first time around. They'll need to be topped up like ASAP. We can heal the whole time. Like when shout is off cooldown, like has been used, you can just jump out and start healing the current tank. Absolutely be doing that.
All right, just drop the rockets and go.
Okay, to clarify, who is calling resists?
Oscar should be the one calling resists.
Everything to do with marbles is Oscar.
The add-on calls the resist. Oscar calls who's throwing.
If your marbles resist, you don't need to say it. Oscar will handle it.
Green comes.
I need to update my weak auras. They're out of date. Before we do reserve, but we have trash.
Let's get full buffs, guys.
Yeah, you can do it now.
Still missing a bunch of stuff.
Should we be pre-popping any PPs here?
Yes.
All of them?
The
I did,
trash mobs do
PS
basically every damage type.
Oh, I think I got moved. That's why. Whoever forwarded group 1, can you hit it again? I think that's why I'm missing it in particular. So be unbooned and everything by that pull timer, more or less. Obviously, we'll do it based on the pat.
Can you link the marbles recoil real quick? Then?
The rotation or fumble?
Just the rotation.
I should be able to pull when those guys go away.
Okay, could you relink the weak aura?
your
I have
wands.
mine updated.
What was that, Vlad? Yes, sir.
Pop your defense chocolates and your dark energy buff.
Oh, and tanks do not Sunder armor the ads, please.
Yeah, good call.
They need to take some hits this time.
Yes.
Let's pull the right side. Oh,
No,
no,
yes,
mind.
you got
It's
it.
a noob trash.
You don't
I
need
forgot.
to flick the gift. You got the buff already.
I always forget this is a noob trash, yeah. It's fucking wild. The captains too, man. I distract them. The noob has connections, man. That guy got deleted.
Make sure you watch your Dreadon's trash as well. You have cancel salve.
It's whirling, whirling, whirling.
Out, 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 out.
That was early.
Fastest whirl.
That was a weird whirl. Just range pull some stuff. Maybe the shade. Oh. Let's do captains next.
Oh, well, it's just the back row. Don't worry about it. I'll be safe.
Oh, careful, we're all slow.
Yo, split those up.
Yeah, it's spitting.
I'm
out,
slowed. I
out.
can't. Like, yeah.
Oh, you want to set me up, Dell?
What?
Master leader.
Blue master.
Oh, whoops.
We trust everybody now.
Is Oscar
stop,
here?
Stop pulling 1 sec.
Get out of combat.
Stop the blood rages.
Cancel your blood rages. Alright, pull. Oh, there's one more Smith, by the way.
Resisted.
Why are people focusing square? Don't do that. Hey, what's up with that square?
I don't know. People were going crazy on it.
Stop doing anything to those mobs, man.
Those dying so fast, they're casting on the other ones and hitting with aim shot.
Just focus on the kill targets. Pull these quick. Quick, quick, quick.
Yeah, if your word's here for.
Oh, well. Pull, quick. And pull these back a bit more.
Squares whirling already. Be careful. I got 1 hit on him.
Oh, we got 3 spawns, yeah. Or summons.
You ready to pick up these next ones?
I need a new fear ward.
Yeah.
Well.
Sorry, surely no one saw that.
Yeah, the long
That was
ass
an
whirl.
impressive charge. You didn't get stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit it between the ticks.
Yeah.
Surely.
Already pushing my luck.
Squares whirling. Careful.
I mean, if you fap it, you can just take the damage
right?
Yeah, sure.
I think it works
Save
on
that.
top down.
That's 1 gold per.
I'd probably just blow the Petri to be safe than sorry.
It ticks for like 4k damage while you're stunned, so.
Yeah, it kind of fucks.
Oh, that's pretty good timing.
I'll be back up on X in case Falcon gets death coiled.
Yeah, there's some death call shenanigans.
Do we pull those here? Or, no, okay.
It's set up on the right side here. They have cleave. But we don't want a death call into the left pack. We'll do a pull timer and fully unload on Skull. Distract. Let them come back.
I got death coiled. X. Got it.
Right. Do a loose spread here.
Juan will back up on X. Oh wait, these are the...
There's no backup here.
Yeah, my bad. I thought they were the writers.
Maybe said my name.
But you should still try to taunt something because they might charge out of range of the main tank.
Careful how far to the right you go.
Careful not to double pull.
Oh. Ah.
Chair, where you at? I'll give you some things. Actually,
I don't have inventory space.
All right. Vesuvius.
Alborz.
When are we
All right,
playing?
no
Salmon
dynamite.
Warriors.
Hey, no dynamite. Hey, no dynamite. No holy water. No sappers.
Food buff sizzle.
Let us pre-pop. Give us like 2 minutes. For stone shield. Pre-pop now. I'll go.
What tanks do you have bringing what marks?
Let's look at the sheet.
Yeah, usually though we have 4 tanks bring 4 marks.
Well, Falcon, you got Square and Moon. You want me to grab Moon and bring it to you?
Sure.
It says that. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Bo will bring X to me. And then
Perfect.
I'm gonna taunt off. And do not Thunder Armor these.
Yes, sir.
Just Demo Shout, and then your other abilities. Thunder Armor, Bend.
Just to confirm, though, you said X to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna taunt off.
Yep.
Make sure you don't remove salve when you guys
Also,
are moving those
tanks ideally aren't doing damage to the mobs. Like you get your threat and then maybe just shield block and revenge.
Correct.
Yeah.
Don't we have a checklist? Wasn't that one of the things we talked about last time?
Thank you, by the way. Remember, you're pre on hands me, so don't worry about dumping your mana. You're about to dump it all.
Okay.
Don't drink though. Just
Checklist
drink the mana
item.
pot once we're started.
You put marbles on your bars.
Yes.
Sizzle yourself macro is working.
Yep, I've tried it multiple times, and as a matter of fact, I don't even have it on me right now.
Melee, remember to equip your reels if you are using that for marbles.
Yes.
Okay. Log in now. You should be good.
Are your guys' mana okay, or do you need time?
I need to drop mana.
Yeah. Just do an Arcane Brilliance like 2 times, and you'll be good.
Yeah.
Also re-equip a stam item.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah.
Don't drop too much mana healers because we do need you to be healing the understudies quite a bit.
Can mages get pally? Yeah, you guys are gonna. Thank you.
Keep your mana shield up.
So are you keeping salve on? Should I? Okay.
No global threat on pull.
All right.
Do nothing.
How's people manas look? We looking good?
We can ready check.
Yeah, YMB, wait till throw your marbles. Let Sizzle get threat in position before you throw. If you do it closer, like you do it before he hits them, like he will take threat.
Legendary,
Oh, I
you
know.
don't
Don't
need
worry,
to
I'll
worry
be
about
waiting.
dropping your mana. You're a hunter.
Salve hunters. Now.
Oh, salve. Okay, got it.
And
Yeah, there.
we're popping first shout paladin.
All right.
Just has salve.
You ready, Legendary?
I don't have salve, but it's okay. Yeah.
You have salve.
Yeah,
Trust me. I just looked.
should be fun.
All right, I'm gonna pull him on the next time he goes away.
Okay. No talking.
Stop global threat.
Relay on hands me now. Pulling now. I'm hitting him.
Okay, YMB
Spell
throw.
out as soon as you can, though.
Next is me.
Resist.
I'm throwing. It's up. Next is earnings. Earnings, get ready to throw in 3 seconds. Earnings
Taunt
throw.
on
Next is Yumic.
Just line the shout. Don't pop it. Line the shout. Don't pop it.
Yumic, you are throwing in 2 seconds. Yumic throw. Next is Juan.
Wait here.
Okay, Juan, you are throwing in
Fireball.
2 seconds.
Gonna taunt
Next
in
is
2
Bogle.
seconds.
Fireball.
All right, taunt now.
Okay.
Fireball. Scorch.
Next
Dropping
is Perp.
spell.
Perp throw now. Next is Crash. Get ready to throw. All right, Crash throw now.
Moon.
Next is Burr Pump. Burr throw now. Next
Pumping.
is Thrag. Thrag
Drop
throw
your
now.
mark.
Next is Alhana.
Don't
Get
drop
ready
your,
to throw.
Don't
Okay,
don't stop
Alhana
your
throw.
MC. Drop your MC. Don't.
Next is Meow.
Yeah.
in position.
I can't throw here.
Threat's great. Threat's
Throw
great.
now.
Someone run to land.
I can't.
Throw now.
Bogle through. Bogle
I
through.
can't throw.
It's
Okay. Next is Erica. Get ready to throw.
we need dummies.
I
here.
threw. I threw.
We need dummies.
Okay. Next is Paraglide. Paraglide throw now. Dummies. Paraglide throw now.
We don't have a taunt.
Next
we
is
do not have a
Asuvi.
taunt.
Asuvi, get ready to throw. Asuvi throw now. Next is Pools.
Threat's good. You don't have to dummy.
No more dummies.
Okay.
Threat's really good.
Pools throw now. Pools throw now. Hema throw. Hema
Oh,
throw. Next is Relapse. Relapse, get into position. Our marbles is back off CD. Relapse throw now. Next is YMB.
Yep, I will be ready.
You need to drop your mop, dude. Go pick up X.
YMB throw now. Next is me.
Yep. Did not
After me
resist.
is Earnings.
Threat's going good. Just pump.
I throw. Next is Earnings.
Grab
After
X when you
Earnings
can.
is Umek.
And just taunt
Umek,
whenever.
get ready. Umek throw now.
Cool.
Next is Juan.
Nice job, guys.
Fuck this boss.
Good shit.
Fuck this
Yay.
piece of shit boss, man.
I'm gonna drop.
Of course you get an
idol.
idol.
Okay.
That was sick, dude.
That's like
Yeah.
tech, baby.
That was fucking sick.
That's
I was
my
still
own-
threat capped though. I had
Yep.
to-
Are we doing
Bro,
the
I was
re?
about to drop.
Are we doing the logout skip?
Be careful of
I felt like I pumped thread. I don't know. You guys tell me.
Dude, my threat was crazy.
Good job,
Yeah, yeah,
Sizzle,
yeah.
man.
And yeah.
So
Okay.
Oh, boys.
that was most
fucking Oscar.
All right, I
Logout
need a
skip or
log.
no?
Here, let me give someone this stuff.
Can I get a summon, please? I need to change specs.
Yeah, we have a. As a matter of fact, everyone should log. Everyone log out
Yeah, we
because
can
we're
do that.
resetting.
Yeah.
anyway.
Are we know it's just reset and kill the trash, right? If we're
Yeah.
gonna go reset.
And then we're.
Log
If
button.
you're switching, make sure you leave group first.
Sweating.
Needs to be lead. Who needs to be lead for reset?
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'll talk a little bit about. So
Hey,
that was fine.
hey. Who needs to be
After.
lead for reset?
Sizzle, just give it to Sizzle.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, give it to me, and then I'll hearth instead of logging out, and I'll reset it.
You're not in raid.
Nice.
Someone's clapping cheeks.
That was those are claps of
Cool.
excitement.
Let us know when to log in, Sizzle. No one else. log in.
Usually clapping
Yeah,
cheeks.
we'll
is.
do.
Of course, my fucking marbles resist off the
So,
rip, even with
Obviously,
real.
I couldn't see. How do you guys salvage that? Like, you just had a.
I
bunch of-
got a dummy last second, I think, and it
There's
came
about,
back.
shit.
there's about 25 dummies on the ground.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So the main thing there is
Suvi, get offline.
Don't we need once the other person taunts off us, we need to drop our mob and get ready to go pick up the next one, right? That's basically the only thing there is once
Could
we finish our fixate, basically, we just drop and go get the next one. We don't need to like wait for MC to end or any of that stuff. You just
Should-
escape or whatever and drop.
Should we have 3 priests doing 3 guys at the same time in case there's like a fuck up in between? There's always a third. one.
Should be reset. I'm not getting a
We
message,
should
but
have a
everyone's
backup piece
offline.
there, yeah.
So try logging in and see if it worked.
Okay. Yeah, getting that first MC on the boss took
It's not
as much.
forced though.
It took the shout time, so it was really awkward. The shout happened like right as the taunt hit.
Yeah, it didn't reset.
The thread is definitely good enough. Like the mage
Yeah,
thread
it didn't
is sick.
reset.
We can.
Okay.
We'll clean up the pre stuff.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
Can we invite somebody outside to
Yeah,
do this?
here, invite my paladin. I'll do it on the paladin.
Yeah.
Everyone
Log out again.
Log out again. Yep. It's really nice. By the time I got to throw my second marbles, a real Reevil was already back off cooldown. It's only a minute 15 seconds, I guess.
Question I had.
Log out, log out, log out, log out. Everyone log out.
We're logging.
Logging
Don't
in
see
all.
anybody's.
Something was wrong. I didn't set my weak guard did not show anything for the marbles.
Mine worked.
Len,
Make sure it was positioned correctly where you wanted it.
log.
I'm logged out. I think I'm probably bugged.
Yeah, it showed you standing in
So
game.
I'm not getting. You know, like how it usually says like some so and so reset.
It's because I think Len might have
Okay, wait,
DC'd.
wait,
He
wait.
was standing when I was one of the last ones out. So
Okay,
let him log
um,
onto an alt.
Len's still in the thing. Kick my main and invite my
Yeah, Len
alt.
is still on. Len is still
I'm in
online.
alt right now.
No, your character is still online.
Yeah.
We just gotta wait a minute. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll just wait.
Sorry, what'd you say, Oscar?
Kick my main, invite my alt.
Okay.
because my ult's still in the instance. I need to be in group for it to be reset.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Len also just he just left the thing. Let me log out, and then he can reset.
Okay.
For the
nice call
land,
out, Oscar, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot more
Cleaner
than.
than last time. Let's
Yeah.
say.
I like
Previous, this was much
the
better.
mage strat. Good job.
Hell yeah.
That was very well.
90k threat. Like,
So
Yeah,
going
yeah.
Or you
forward
can
next
reset.
week.
It lets Warriors play. It lets everyone play the game really.
All right,
well.
next Ramos
Really
has
well.
been reset. You should be good.
Okay.
So going forward next week, we don't need to keep shooting marbles out the entire time, right?
Correct. Just on the pull.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It'll
the
be
rogue
like the
will
first
disappear.
three or so, just in case the ignite falls or whatever.
I would
If we
say
do
do
if
it
we
one
that
more
way, We
week.
can do Raz every single week, no problem.
That is the.
and
Yes.
we'll have
We can do
infinite
staff every
marbles.
single week. Yeah.
It also depends because those marbles that we were throwing made the understudies take a lot less damage, I'm sure. So depending on what their health looks like.
We had all 4 though, so.
Yeah, they all 4 were alive. They were very healthy. It
Okay.
wasn't an issue.
All right, let's
Yeah,
lock in. Get ready for the next
There's gonna be trash.
marbles
There could be
until-
trash up.
Oh, Dell's running in place.
Don't need
Next
marbles
boss.
until Len overtakes Sizzle, and that's it. After Len's over Sizzle, you don't need marbles anymore.
Oh, Lanya, because you maybe didn't see he ran after you when things got fucked up and we dummied him in place and
Yeah,
picked him
yeah.
back up with
I was watching, but obviously I'm like 1,000 feet away.
yeah. So
like,
that's
alright,
how it
Those are
got.
good dummies, but after the like one of the ads taunts, stop throwing the dummies.
Yes.
All right.
I think people did.
Practicing that.
Dell, toss me ML back again, and then we're good to go. I think.
Better throw more dummies than less, I guess.
Yeah, it was definitely good, but somebody threw one after he had taunted.
Yes.
Well, we got to do them again every week because that loot was shit, by the way.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah,
Dude,
very
I'm
questionable loot.
I'm so happy.
That was a revenge week. We don't even give
Yeah.
a fuck about the loot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
The only thing we wanted to see on the ground was Raz.
Yep.
Fuck
More
that guy.
splinters.
The real prize is up ahead.
Yep. Here we go. Little Silliers crest.
Oh, Sizzles, you should stay on your rogue for 4 horsemen. Just saying.
No.
No.
Too late.
You
No.
can't equip the sword, the bonk stick with the rogue.
Yeah. I earned it this time. Damn it.
Oh yeah, Ashbringer.
I think Lynn earned it.
Both mutual.
Here for you, the trash, a lot of AoE
Hey.
damage. The staff, arcane explosions, very spooky. Oh, never mind.
This is all you guys.
Del, are we supposed to have, by the way, on the assignment sheet, are we supposed to have a living left tank? Because it's not on that sheet.
Oh, speaking of which, oh, never mind.
Put on Necro Knight's garb if you have it for this fight.
Let's.
I'm gonna need a full
Ah,
rebuff.
we should be fine. Never mind. Take it back.
Necro Knights is super.
Remember,
let's
we're gonna
do
form a
YMB.
wall of hunters and paladins. Be behind that wall on the living side.
And we're gonna make
YMB, you're living left.
Sizzle,
Oh,
hot,
okay.
hot sizzle needs full buffs, please. By the way, when you get in here.
Juan. OT 2. Juan is OT 2, and Bogle is OT 3. Falcon is
Wait,
OT 1.
OT2 is living side. It says I'm dead side.
Give me a second.
You can just tell us in comms where you
Yeah,
want
I
us to
did.
go.
I did OT3 last.
Oh
time.
wait, yeah. Those it's respective to the tank list in the Gothic sheet. Never mind. Yeah, YMB is MT. I'm OT1. It's completely fucked up, the images basically. Just look at what it says for your undead center, living center.
Sure. So I'm still left. Yeah.
If you're living
I
left,
need to remake that.
Tabby, toss me the scraps back though, real quick,
Juan
and
is
then
OT3, earnings is OT5, and Falcon, you're OT4 on the sheet.
Yeah, don't worry about OTs. But just look
But
at
it's
what
just
it
for
says.
On the
positioning, so they
picture, he
know-
means,
they know
yeah.
what pile they need.
I got you.
No. It says it in column B where you are. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, he called that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
just-
no, it doesn't say OT there. The OT
I'm
positions are
corresponding
wrong.
it to the picture so everybody can
No,
just
Don't look at the picture.
No. Just listen to me. No image. Look
Ignore
at
the
the B
picture.
column.
We can move into position, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't go close to the boss. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Gothic can be
Well,
taunted,
Right.
yes.
I need buffs on Oscar. I need like fort and everything.
Just
Yeah.
set up now, so you know where to stand.
I need mark
Really
as
left
well.
to right.
I'm marking one
Living
with
is correct.
circle.
Undead
Don't go
correct?
past circle.
Yes, and that is correct.
All right, perfect.
Um,
So hunters set up, so you get the charges on living side, and the other ones stay behind the hunters.
Yep.
If you can get armor, get it.
Elixir of superior defense and
Yeah.
stone shield, please. Hunters.
Stone shields are super strong now, especially on undead side.
Erica, go to the left side. Thingy, stand on me.
And so for the living side, do not split damage here. Just nuke the left. Then, when left dead, nuke middle. And when middle dead, nuke right. You can go full ham. But do not kill them at the same time. Just left, middle, right. Okay, I think we can. Let's do a ready check.
Hunters, if you have greater stone shields, I highly recommend popping them here too.
Everyone. It's so good for everyone here.
Is there
I
any
don't got
greater
one.
protection pots we should be popping?
Arcane.
Stone shield.
Arcane on dead side.
Shadow on the vineyard.
Shadow on live side.
Okay, we are ready. Let's go.
Shoot him.
Actually, Para, do you have any arrows you can give me?
And hunters also put down frost traps to slow them if they do charge.
Thanks, man.
30 minutes are running
We
out during the
shouldn't
boss
need
fight,
shackles,
so
honestly,
refresh
Tomo.
them.
We have more mages and stuff than usual.
Honestly, we stopped shackling in purpose and just made it cleaner.
Yeah. I'll call for it if we get it. And if
Yeah.
so, yeah, you can get mid.
Shadow protection is falling off as well, priest.
Oh, yeah, please.
Yeah, good call.
I mean,
Easy
we're
pick up.
on dead side. I don't think you need shadow prod, do you?
On
It's,
that
it's
side,
for the
no.
other side.
On living,
Live
it's
you
shadow,
do.
and on that side, it is arcane. And on both sides, it's armor.
Yeah, armor is very good here.
Oh, here's love.
Backup mages.
and my
Don't be
second love.
anywhere near this line of people. Live side pops a stone shield now. It's a good time. When it ramps up.
I'm still sweating.
You're sweating.
My hands are cold.
I'm always sweating.
Don't go too far forward, dead side.
Careful, one has 2 sunder stacks. Oh, they fell off.
Yeah, don't be afraid to call for a bop over there. In between the
Click
poles.
it off.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 knights incoming.
I
Rider.
think the side one.
Stun that thingy.
Yep, very nice.
looks pretty comfy so far, but let us know if you're feeling overwhelmed. We have shackles available if we need them, but I think we'll probably just be able to send.
That side, you can start popping some cooldowns to kill them
Careful, Falcon has
ASAP.
2 Sunder stacks, 3. You should pop Falcon and Tate off if you can.
Hit me with it.
He's not tank.
No, I actually don't have to do anything.
2 is a lot of healing, 3 is scary. So.
Ryder?
I'm stunned on the this rider. Okay, there's a little guy loose.
I got it.
He's just
Kill the Rider first, then kill the Death Knight. Now Death Knight.
Oh,
that should be
Pop all your
Alright.
cooldowns.
Yeah,
that
it's-
side.
Spawning, Del,
That
get ready.
side,
rid of the-
all cooldowns.
Del, get in the middle.
Get ready for boss. Get ready for boss.
Yeah, we have.
Guys, clear the middle.
It's 15 seconds, tons of time, but that should be.
Everything is dead over here.
I got
Not
the.
pop wreck.
Yes, please do not pop wreck. Do not
Pick
do
up
that.
Falcon.
As a matter of fact, casters just kill it before it even gets over there.
You still got ads to undead side possibly? No.
No,
Maybe.
should be it.
Okay.
Land.
Land.
Yeah, I'm pitching.
Soul Harvest.
By the way, Jerry, you like my 1 world buff here?
Nice.
CMS.
Yeah.
Come on, you.
FR
fuckers.
gear.
Ew.
Good job, guys.
Can we
Oh,
I just
wow,
lost
Blue-
like 600 HP. I think I need another buff.
Congrats, Erica.
You have a debuff.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
Can
We also
pull
lost
those,
cluster rockets.
I guess
same
it's just him.
Can we pull something?
You can
Yeah.
probably just grab Shade here, right? Or we wait. Now we wait, probably.
Healers or
We're
casters
fighting
roll.
this in the hall, no?
I
In the
would
hall
say
with.
casters. We don't. Healers probably don't.
Yes, fine.
Okay, cool. Whatever works.
What?
Single target, guys. Single target.
No, cleave.
Moon is taking way too much damage. What are you doing? Square first.
Stay left here. Ads on the right.
Ugh. I was wondering.
Anyone on Thane can already pre-pop fire protection potions here, by the way, I believe. We might get the like with the blast.
Some of this trash does fire damage up ahead, I think.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we might actually.
Does it? Oh, if we
The
get the
padding
skeleton.
with
Yeah,
if you get
yeah,
the
yeah.
pat, the pat
Yeah,
does.
yeah. We're good. We can pull and go into this.
The ghouls are coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Pull the shade.
I got a stun for it. One Pat's
Pat.
coming in.
Distract and blow up skull.
Yeah, we will do a pull timeout.
Okay.
Go distract.
I'm death coiled. 1 sec.
The other patrol is coming as well, but we can kill these first.
Let's back up so we can get a good angle on him.
Do these do any shadow damage? Can I prop a shadow prot?
Not yet. The
Okay.
main guy there does.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, where's everyone? New pull timer, new pull timer.
Witch's skull, right?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, my fault.
Maybe try to see if you can save rage.
Nah.
We won't be ready fast enough. We have to do
Yeah, we're
2
gonna be
rounds of
doing
protection pots.
Okay.
And sorry for anyone who trolls with the fire pots.
I'd really like to respec.
Death
out of
roll, death
threat.
roll.
Alright, you can GFPP now.
Len says he needs a respec.
Yeah, if we have time, I really should respec out of like I need the threat reduction talent. Then.
Okay.
Just don't get the first ignite. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think we
no,
can
that's a
respec
good call,
it.
especially for things like Ziliac and stuff later on. We need to pop some potions anyway.
Logging out or no?
Okay, yeah, okay, whatever.
So everyone's
fire,
logging out
lug
then.
out, pop shadow, lug out. Yeah.
I'll be back quick.
Just make sure you're logging within 5 minutes.
Don't get teleported here.
Can someone start timer?
Yeah, I'll start.
So, for DPS, we will all nuke Zeliak. Thane. Always mix those up. Always the bottom left one, the left one. Thane. We nuke him. Even groups will use their CDs as soon as the first field wall goes up. Well, depending on the duration of your CD. Death Wish you can use immediately. For shorter CDs, you might need to wait a second or two. Because Shield Wall will last 20 seconds. He takes a significant amount of damage, and we might even bring him very close to death during Shield Wall even. So don't hesitate to just pop your CD during field wall. We just need to make sure we hit the DPS check, which is we need to bring him. So as soon as he hits 50%, he shield walls, and then shield wall goes on a 30-second cooldown. And during those 30 seconds, we need to bring him below 20%. That's because below 20%, he cannot use his second shield wall anymore.
And you said even groups are popping first CDs?
Yeah, even groups will unload on Thane, and odd groups will later on unload on Mograine. So just to make sure both of them die in one go. So what we do as soon as Thane is dead, we run to safe spot. Then we wait until the next mark goes out just to prevent us taking a mark right when we walk in. That's kind of wasted. So we wait for one mark on safe spot. Unless one mark has just gone out, then we just go in. And then we unload on Mograine.
2 minutes is up. You're going to pop a second protection potion.
And on Mograine again, you will just damage him to 50. And at 50, you start popping your cooldowns. You should also equip your Diamond Flask, and you can use those basically instantly. So as soon as we are on position with Thane, you can start popping your Diamond Flask. You can pop that before Shield Wall even, because the fight doesn't last as long. Same with warriors who are assigned to Mograine. You can pop your Diamond Flask as soon as we are on position. And then after stack number 4 on Mograine, you can pop another Shadow Prod pot. Just to prevent some damage from Mark 5.
So we just need fire and shadow prop pots, that's it?
Yeah.
Umek, you and myself can probably pop Death Wish right on the pull on Thane.
Okay.
4 minutes if people need to log in so they don't get sent back to the beginning of the instance.
Everyone log in.
Oh, we're just going to log in now. Okay.
Wait,
Just
Len,
log
you're
in.
flying, you're flying up?
Probably you still need a couple more minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, I thought your Earth was set.
So just log in and let it go.
It is.
You could have went into Stockades, left group, got the free port.
Yep, true.
That uses your hearth though.
Reported for griefing.
I'm having my hearth up on this.
Should we just log out then?
Do we have a summon team out there, maybe?
Log in, log out, just to make sure.
You had to log in, log out, so you don't get reset.
I'll
to
be
the
there in
beginning.
2 minutes. You'll summon me to the boss once I'm in naxx. I'm almost there.
For Zeliek, we will have no melees go in at any point. Melees will just do blow me, then back to safe spot, blow me, safe spot, blow me, and so on.
Even when Bogle's tanking?
Even when Bogle is tanking, yes.
That's
I wasn't
gotta be
sure.
an HR complaint or something, right?
That's a good one.
But tanks, remember the way you go in on Zeliek? It's different. So
Do we get to find out who's in the super secret Celiac melee team 5 seconds before the boss, or like a minute before the boss?
I've already whispered everyone.
The super secret team, I'll tell you now, it's myself, YMB, Juan's Warren, Umek. That's the secret team.
and you know what's gonna appear? A target dummy
Wait,
too.
Falcon. What are you talking about? A different path.
For
I hate all
Zeliek,
of
you
you.
you follow the wall on the right side,
Okay,
and you
that's not a
follow the.
different path. That's the same path.
Well, yeah, different than just running right into the boss.
Range and healers have one path, tanks have another.
When you're dropping your stacks for Zeliek, I don't want to see anyone run close to the big stack. You need to take the safe way back. I do not want to see a beam.
How are we doing on the timers? How
The
we doing
tank
on
path
LUN?
is in and out. There's no directional arrow there. That's how you go into the tank. That's how you get out of the tank spot.
And of note, the healers, remember, you're going around the pillar in mages and hunters and curling in.
Oh, Del, you said I'm backup one, right? For the other guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, melees on Thane, the media guy. Make sure you're as close as possible to Thane. No max hitbox, min hitbox.
Yeah, we need like a pixel perfect stack for Meteor.
Yeah, good stacks.
It's pretty
Still be
generous,
behind the boss, but be
but yeah.
pretty close.
If somebody dies, stay focused though.
Yeah, very important. If a tank dies, a new warrior is the tank. Put on a shield, taunt the boss.
Especially Blow-Me and Zeliek, they don't hit that hard. So everyone can just pick them up and cope shield. We just can't have multiple people in at the same time.
One
And that
stand
applies to pets as well. That applies to target dummies.
Yeah,
Chicken, whatever.
Are we doing no hunter pets after the first two?
No hunter pets.
Thank you.
We can have hunter pets for Thane and
yeah,
Ogrin, but yeah.
Are we looking?
I am en route on my mount.
Well, we can. We probably have to log in actually anyway.
Yeah. At this
log in one
point,
more time,
everyone
then
should
log out
have
again.
a fire prod and a shadow prod running.
Unless you're a tank, hold on to that shadow prop.
Well, you can pre-pop shadow prod.
Yeah.
That's
And this is
6,000.
for everyone. Like shadow prod is your best potion cooldown here on any class. Especially if you are like staying to make sure Thane dies or staying to make sure Mograine dies, and you're kind of on the edge. Thane needs to die. So if you are worried about your next mark killing you on Thane, just pop a shadow protection potion. Honestly, shouldn't be an issue, especially with one already pre-pop. If you are worried about dying on Mograine,
We hit the DPS check last time without rend. So
yeah, it was pretty easy. Honestly, we're not worried about it. But Mograine, we can have tanks go in and pick up Mograine if Mograine is really not going to die. Try to push it.
No, Mograine needs to die too.
Okay, well, let's just kill Mograine. Honestly, it shouldn't
The
be an issue.
Mograine is the more important DPS check here.
Yeah. Realistically,
Thane usually dies at stack 2 or 3, maybe 4, but never 5.
Realistically, if you're saving you should save your potion cooldown for like Mark 3 on Mograine, Mark 4 on Mograine, like something like that. Like if you like
after Mark 4, re-GSPP.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect many heals if you're a DPS on Mograine.
Yeah.
They're going to be prowling the tank pretty hard there.
All right, guys, let's log in. Len's almost here. He's about 10 seconds out, so we'll get buffs going, and then we will summon him as soon as he's in here.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, though. If you're melee DPS, do not expect heals. So if your stacks get high, you need to get to the safe zone if you don't have GSPP up.
You also want to bandage in safe spot every time.
That said, though, do put a light on the boss. Does help a lot.
All the bosses.
Not to do that. Honestly, not blow them out either. Because you don't want to bait things in there. Alright, let's see here. Looks like a newbie needs a summon. Len will need a summon in a moment.
I'm in.
Oscar, Bogle, Falcon, you guys here?
No, we're
in front of the.
I'm in. Oh, you're just over there. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, like we should all be running over here. Why are we
Yeah,
back?
we're just doing the summons real quick.
Oh, okay.
Almost there. Okay.
Yeah, if you have 4 stacks, the 5th stack will hit you pretty hard.
I think it's 5K.
Yeah.
We're stacking on this first boss.
Don't move much further than that, guys. These guys have massive pull range.
Food buff.
Yeah, get your food buff, any stand buffs you want.
But basically, at
Yeah,
4
he
stacks,
consumes
go
the
back
ball.
to the safe spot.
Now's the time.
Yes. Unless you've got GS PP and you can pop it and live the 5th stack, then on
UMEC,
the
I would
first two losses.
recommend a chop.
Well, I don't have any, so.
I'll give you one.
Remember, healers, stick with your tanks. Celiac healers, give a little space, but yeah. And then once Celiac is in position, you will need to move back out to max range. All right, let's get inside the doorway. Let's get pull timer. Barely inside the doorway, guys. Just right here. Make sure tanks are first to get aggro.
Range stack needs to be on circle.
Well, let's do a pull timer, Del. Let's do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So it's mark 1, healers, rotate.
That's my corner look.
All the way to your corner. So to your left, Falcon.
Even groups.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
That
There
good?
you go. Yep. You can't move anywhere. Perfect.
Even groups.
UMEC,
Even groups.
UMEC move.
Yep, I'm going up.
Even groups wreck.
Even groups pumping.
This is mark 3, healers, rotate.
Safe spot.
Try to get that mark on the way into Mograine. Get a safe spot, then go
This
in.
is mark 4.
Okay, 1.
Mark 4, healers. rotate.
Resisted,
Mark 1,
taunt.
healers. rotate.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Might go in.
Literally not moving.
I'm over threat. I'm over you. Eat this mark though, YMB.
It's mark 5. Mark
Oh, you're
2,
good. You can go
healers.
out, YMB.
I don't know why you told me to
One
do
hit.
that.
Run out.
It's gonna hurt.
Big heals on Delta.
Odd groups.
Mark
Death Wish.
3, healers, rotate.
Hot groups, blow him up.
You ready to wreck?
On after the mark.
All your cooldowns.
Wreck now. Wreck now.
Mark 1, healers.
Bye.
Okay.
Remember, YB away from the safe spot. You have to move again.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a mark in that corner there. Can't really. Or Fisher, whatever. Oh, cool. Another one. Nice.
Watch the void zones
3,
on
healers.
Blomo. They will kill you.
Yeah, we can move to Blamo melee. Let's go.
When walking into Celiac ranges, please be very,
I got
very
taunt.
mindful.
I got
1,
taunt.
healers, rotate.
Don't stand in the black stuff.
Mark 11. Mark 2, healers, rotate.
I lost.
When?
Out. 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 Out.
Okay.
Mark 12. Mark 3, healers, rotate. Shoot that. Sorry.
YMB is on his way, UMEC.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. I need a second.
After this next mark, melee should walk out on blow move.
Am I getting relief here?
It's mark 13. Mark 1, healers.
UMEC, do
Amelia
you have
resist,
shield wall?
Resist.
I do,
Come
I do, I
on,
do.
Challenging sound.
Use it.
Shout failed.
Use it now on the.
You cannot move, Umek. You can't fucking move. Stay here.
14,
Resist it
mark
again.
2,
Resist it
healers.
again. Walking blow
Wall-
even failed. Dude,
wall
I
if
cannot
you need
taunt
it.
this.
Get out.
I cannot taunt
Let's
this.
send another
Get
tank
out.
in.
Got it. Get out.
Falcon has it. Both of you run out.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Heal Umek. Shield Umek.
You need a flip, Falcon. You need a
15,
flip.
I know.
3,
Hang on,
healers,
sorry.
rotate.
That
Who's
good?
relieving Falcon?
No, you need to flip.
Yeah.
One needs relief.
That good?
I'm coming.
This is 16. Mark 1, healers, rotate.
Who's relieving Falcon?
I'm going in. I'm going in now.
17. Mark 2. Healers rotate.
Time resist.
Okay. I'm good. I've got many.
Yumic, try to bring her back to the corner if you can. To your right.
18. Mark 3. Healers rotate.
I got taunt.
Okay. I'm out. I'm gonna take another hit here. So can I get
There
one
you
more
go.
heal?
Falcon.
Coming.
I gotta
back.
stay for another one.
Can you shield wall, Falcon?
No.
Or if
I
your
used-
stacks are gone, you
yeah,
can finish.
Vogel needs. Okay, I'll heal
On
him.
it. It's fine.
We're good. I'm good. Don't heal me anymore.
Full mount's dead.
Who's relieving Vogel?
Alright, we're AFK.
I am.
really.
I am.
I need relief. Yeah.
It's 20. Mark 2. Healers
I'm
rotate.
at 4
Celiac
mark.
moved a little bit. Damaged
I
back
got
up.
2, be careful.
One has it.
I'm gonna need a release like very quickly though.
I can get in there.
21. Mark 3. Healers
The
rotate.
YMB is on his way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go now. Yep.
You're good to get out, Buff. I'm 2 times over you.
I'm out. I'm good.
I'll taunt after the mark goes out.
It's 22. Mark 1. Healers rotate.
Hit escape. Hit escape. I'm gonna eat
It
one.
hit.
Got it.
Out. Who's relieving YMB?
I can do it.
YMB, you're in a bad spot. You need to rotate.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You gotta be on his tail. Yeah.
This is 23. Mark 2. Healers rotate.
If you guys have high mark,
I'm
if
going
you
in.
guys have high marks, don't be too close to him. If he rotates the wrong way, you'll get hit with another.
Demo shot.
It's 24. Mark 3. Healers rotate.
Taunt missed. No, taunt landed. Out. Who's relieving UMAC?
I will.
Okay.
Get going.
This is Mark 1. Healers rotate.
Wait for one more Mark Falcon. Right, go in.
26. Mark 2. Healers rotate.
I got hit with that one. I'm an idiot.
No.
It's fine.
Right, who's
Hey,
relieving
go.
Falcon?
Vogel can relieve.
Ooh, Bogle.
It's 27. Mark 3. Healers rotate. We need healers.
Where's healers on Falcon?
I have stacks for 15.
Falcon, shield
Falcon,
wall.
shield wall, shield wall, shield
I
wall.
already shield
I'm
walled.
running in. I'm running in. I'm running in.
This is 28.
Taunting
1.
those.
Healers rotate.
Healers, don't fuck this up, please.
Communicate with yourself, healers, on this.
I got it. Out.
I gotta take another mark though.
I can get next.
This is 29. Mark 2. Healers rotate.
Oh, shit. Mograine's hit me too.
Bro, Eric, are you 5 stacks?
Right, who's relieving me?
I'm on my way in. I'm on my way in, though.
This is 30.
Drop
Mark
ignite.
3. Healers rotate.
Drop ignite.
Finish him.
Drop ignite.
ESPP.
I have to.
Del, I got the taunt you got over me. Hang on. No,
Whoa,
coming
whoa,
our
whoa,
way.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Del, I need you to stay here. Del, okay.
I got another.
6k health. There's
marker.
6k health.
Wait, what?
Let me bring this home.
Finish him, Bogle.
Yeah,
Get 'em
might
both.
relieve it, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Ooh, a chest.
Yay!
No, where you going? Just kill it down. Come on.
Wow, it's a
Okay.
chest.
Oscar's in it.
was
You
fun.
take that buff off.
Buff's ticking. Buff's ticking.
Yeah, come on, guys, move.
Damn, I'm sorry, Yumic. That was a pretty bad RNG there.
No, that's just
Was-
that's also my fault too because I forgot to take off salve. That's why. So.
Okay.
I mean, dude, everything I threw in there just resisted.
It's spider wing.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Spider or
Yeah.
plague?
That was pretty bad.
Spider.
It's okay. We
Okay.
did it. We did it.
Yeah.
It feels good to say that. That's been a long time.
Rats.
Rats.
CLC.
Oh, the biggest CLC.
Wow, he's actually gonna have to do scrap farm for himself.
Nah, dog.
Switch to
bumping
beast
myself
breaker.
to the top of
Yeah,
the list.
I'm onto this guy. This
Go scratch
little
my
guy
hot
gets the
ribs.
loot whenever Nexus gets it. He gets it whenever me gets it. I think he's triple dipping.
Damn. After all this time, been busted.
Okay. Everyone is wait. Check your treasure signs. Earnings triangle, YMB diamond. We pull these out. Rats Falcon.
Oh,
Right,
thank you.
pull this. Stay away, all of them cleave.
Dude, that fight actually got the heart rate going. That was fun.
Dude, my heart rate was going when all my taunts weren't fucking landing, dude.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was wild, man. That was such bad RNG.
We gotta
Get
make
a
sure
reel,
we get
dude.
some reels. Yeah, he's new. Like, you can't be like, get a reel, like, right now. He's character's fairly new, but yeah.
I have real. I should have had it on that fight, and I did not.
Especially if you don't have 4-set tier 3. Super important.
Yeah, if you have 4-set, it's not that.
I
necessary
resisted.
anymore.
I had 3 resists with this 4-set.
I didn't even chance it. I AoE taunted and normal taunted him.
This is
Yeah,
an
AoE
OT.
taunt
Oh,
resisted.
oh. Careful, Skull, careful, Skull. I got yeeted. Okay, first AoE lip will be UMAC. Jer, go mark the patrols.
Yeah.
It's full.
I don't have it up. I don't have it up.
Target on me.
I pulled. Alright, I taunted.
Next is Thrag. Oh, we have patrol. Careful.
Back up.
Wait.
I need 4 group 7.
Alright, let's move into it now.
I know it's X.
Remember, either be all the way in or all the way out.
Like I said, next one is Thrag and then Burr. Wait. There's the
Yeah, it's
patrol
right
here.
now here. Don't.
Danger. Right. Thrag now. And Burr the next one. After Burr, Perp.
Just be double like usual.
This is two.
We
Yep,
even got
yep,
the
yep,
ones.
This
We
is
got
two,
the big
this is
ones.
Dummies, guys. Just a more.
Sapper.
Wait. I'm so confused why triangle moved. I thought that was the big
Yeah.
patrol.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. Triangle is. I'm usually mark the closest mob that always ends up pulling. I usually use square for it, but I use square for something else, so I switched to triangle.
As long as we have 2 AoE taunts assigned, it should be fine. We'll wait for the patrol now. The next AoE taunt is Crash. And then Oscar. We can move into these.